Well, hello and welcome back, everybody. Dan John here from danjohnuniversity.com. This is day 6 of my MOLD, Masters Olympic Lifting Development Program. And today, as always, I start up heavier than the time before. Today I'll be doing a double, add 5 pounds, a double, add 5 pounds, a double, add 5 pounds, 6 singles in the same progression. Long weekend in North Carolina, so I'm a little bit traveled. I traveled hard yesterday, a long day. I also worked out this morning, so as long as I get my excuses out front, then it all counts. The biggest problem with this program is that every day is harder. Every day is harder, and I kind of wish today was day one. The way I'm feeling today, I kind of wish it was day one, but here we go. Saw a comic do a thing on Netflix where he talked about people doing this as their workout. That was pretty funny. Actually, it's not bad, but I'm gonna snatch and clean and jerk anyway. So enjoy. First weight's 110. Today we go up to a nice lift today. Today's some big lifts for me. So wish me luck. Because of travel, I haven't done the Olympic lifts in almost a week. So there's a secret to lifting, which is called repetitions. And when you travel a lot, you lose that. It's kind of fun getting ready for my last meet. Of course, he's going to be part of this the whole day. At my last meet, I barely went over this to train with, which is 115, because I was so unsure of how my body was reacting. And now it's my second warm-up. Again, none of the weights are extremely heavy, but as you can hear, it still kicks me in the teeth. So I'm doing the Moldy 21 program today. Doubles. Sorry, this combination of clothes isn't perfect. My shirt keeps whipping up. Okay, go away, go away. Go away, go away. He's trying to spot. Just go in the backyard and play. Go. He's like a 2-year-old. Please. Today is one of those days where I had 3 podcasts. I coached. They changed the location where I coach my team. So it adds a whole bunch of extra commute, which is no big deal. But when I'm trying to juggle all these things together, it gets a little difficult. Oh, this is much better. So I'm trying to come up with a combination of snatches and clean and jerks that will allow me to continue training heavy, but at age 65, make the lifts, not get hurt, and move on. I think I screwed up on this. I forgot to turn on that one there. Oops. I'm loving this training. I know I complain a lot, like when I do when I do the 10,000 swing challenge, I complain every day. I was doing a workshop in North Carolina, and some people sat down and they go, you know, so inspiring when you did the 10,000 swing challenge. And I barely remember it. And then they said a couple of things. So my dog, Sirius, was sick the whole time. So I dealt either every morning with diarrhea or dog vomit, which neither one is good, dog diarrhea. But I also came down with COVID, even though I was double vaxxed and boosted. It was that new strain. It just really hit this area hard. One day, I went to bed at probably 7 o'clock at night, got up at 7, did the 500 swings, and then I laid down. You'd say, okay, so what, everyone lays down. And then I slept for about 5 or 6 hours, so that's not optimal. So another double. One of the things I'm gonna try to remember to do today is try to hit my feet harder on the ground from the pole to the snatch. So we got all kinds of storms and stuff going around us. We've had a big lightning storm today. We've had snow, obviously we've had some rain. It's been weird. So as I'm working out, I can hear lots of sirens and I can hear thunder right there. And also I can see the wind. Last year I lost 3 trees and half of another one. It'd have been a little bit later than now, but not much. So these spring storms are getting really powerful. Hi Instagram friends. Let's see if I'm right. This is a single. Let me double check. Just because I invent the workouts doesn't mean I know them. Yeah, okay, easy. Probably should put these plates on, but I don't feel like doing all the extra work. Was that a double or single? That's just a single? My mind is... what do you do when your mind's not there and you're supposed to train? It's a good question, you know. I think a lot of people, you know, make a few mistakes when it comes to working out. One is that they, you know, I'm gonna do anything, anytime, and, you know, train until they get hurt. And on the other extreme is those who, everything has to be optimal. Me, I just try to get in, you know, throw the weights overhead and take care of business. I could be wrong. That feels good. One thing that's kind of cool about progressive resistance exercise is that just a few months ago, this is my was my last warm-up at the meet. Yeah, I lifted fine, I went heavy, but and now it's like just, you know, 1 rep in a workout. That's why I like this particular program. So after today, I have the last 3, and those are the tough ones, 7, 8, 9. Though, let's be honest, it doesn't matter how you do it, it's still hard. I've kind of set this up nicely now so that I can kind of keep everything in one place. So I have to move everything every workout every time. Sure I keep track of things. The nice thing about the molding 21, the big 15, the big 21 is that you don't really need to keep track very closely during the workout because everything's a natural progression. But I like to see the check marks grow as I lift. Good. Just 3 more snatches. And it's I mean, none of the days are ridiculously hard, but they're heavy, and that's kind of why I like this program. It catches up to you, and then you finish it, and you go back and do something else for a while. So, yeah, the weights get big fast. I'm doing a small variation today on the clean and jerk. It's something I talked about before, something I've consulted with some of my other people. And it'll be a lot easier, but you know, the idea is to constantly improve. And if I'm smashing my face against the wall, how am I going to improve? Especially at my age, without I don't have the recovery ability I used to have. You know, when I'm working with people this weekend who are 31 complaining about hitting their age and, you know, struggling, and it's like, holy cow, you double that and add a few years. That's hard work. That's hard to recover. Funny to think that basically I'm back to training the way Dick Notmeyer taught me back in 1975. These workouts are very much like how we did things at the Pacifica Barbell Club. I used to, when I first trained with Pete Hoffman as my training partner, and he liked to only go up 5 pounds. So we would start, oh my God, if I'm exaggerating, I apologize, but we would start counting weights at 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. You know, you'd be up to 20, 30 sets before you got up to even close to your heavy lift. Later, I started going 45, 65, 95, 115, 135. And that was much easier. Of course, later I went, 135, I don't know, 185, 205, 225. Yeah. It's just funny how things change. Repetitions are key. That's the truth. But at the same time, you got to be able to finish the workout. I remember Olympic lifting, just doing snatch and clean and jerk and training for 3.5 hours. Drug-free, eating traditional American dinners, meat and potatoes every night. A vegetable was considered something I can. Breakfast was Cheerios and toast. There's nothing wrong with anything I said, but there could be better ways. Okay, this is my last snatch, so let's make sure I do it right. And I hit that one a little too hard. I was listening to the thunder before I started pulling, and that was a mistake. I should have just lifted the weights. So, clean and jerk time. How you doing, buddy? He's seriously my biggest fan. He as I've said in almost every video, this time through, I'm basically just doing, my snatch is this number, and the clean and jerk is 20 pounds more. I've done it with a bigger gap, and I recommend that to a lot of people. But for this time through, it's mostly testing, and I want to make sure I'm just checking the sets and reps to see if they still have value. So, today I'm doing the Moldy 21 Masters Olympic Lifting Development Yearly, which is just singles on the clean and jerk. If you're a member of Dan John University, I'll be posting that today. So there you go. Hi, Instagram friends. Last week I misloaded my first clean and jerk, and I ended up taking, well, I can't remember, what was it, like 40 pounds lighter. And it wasn't until I hit the bar that I even noticed the difference. That was kind of funny. So this is my 4th video today. I started the day with the Kettlebell Club. I did a podcast with Pat Flynn. I did my podcast and then this one. So my poor powers on the Instagram and stuff like that are really struggling. So here we go, clean and jerk time. I'm making a decision about whether or not to go to, let me do the math, see if I need to add weight or not. Pardon me. Yeah, it'll be easier doing it that way. Okay. It'll take me a couple extra seconds, but it'll be worth it later. One thing about this, I probably should warm up my wrist a little bit more when I go from snatch to pinch. You can see when I caught that, my wrists weren't ready. But it's just, usually just takes a set and then everything's just fine. I've had these bumper plates a long time. I'm one of those guys who believes that if you take good care of your equipment, it takes good care of you. When I watch people at CrossFit facilities, that work out that shall not be named, or other places. There's a gym used to be called Vasi here, and people just have no respect for the equipment. Kind of bothers me because, you know, it'd be like how you treat your paintbrushes or your writing utensils if you're an author or painter. But what do I know? Oh, whew, that's a gung. All right, let's get going. My dog's bored. After I do this, I get to do the weekly garbage pickup, which is always fun. I was gone most of last week, so it's interesting because certain areas of the house don't have any garbage, and certain areas are overflowing. So you can kind of see where the rest of the family, you know, deposits their trash. Oh, I might have made it. So I ate. I put my fast off as long as I could, and then I ate. And I might have still eaten too close to this workout. I got the, let's just say my body's not pleased with my decisions. Thanks for watching here, my friends on Instagram and my YouTube buddies. So I think, if I can remember, next time I'll start with the clean and jerk, so I can just leave the red plates on. We used to do that with Dick Notmeyer all the time. A couple days a week we'd snatch first, then clean and jerk. It was weird, because I used to think that clean and jerking first would tire me out for the snatch, but I later found out that that was probably better for me. Yeah. I'm writing a new book right now on easy strength, and I'll probably have something on this kind of training in there, because this is a classic, what I call bus bench program. But it's been kind of nice writing about these specific programs and solving the problems. So here we go. Oh boy, sorry for being out of breath. We had a really good track practice today. It started thunder and lightning just as we finished, and it was kind of interesting how much weather came in so fast. That was amazing. Hey, good morning. Hi. Hi, buddy. You know, I used to worry about Sirius laying right there. But now it's just become so much a part of how I train. It's like, oh, yeah, my dog, don't hit him. For those of you who have dogs who love you, you know what I'm talking about. They always want to be right there. That was perfect. Well, that wasn't my best jerk ever. Stubbed my toe. Okay, got 4 more clean and jerks. This is a good pace. I like it. I don't mind these workouts taking a while. I don't mind at all. They're the clean and jerk, snatch. They're full body. You know, you can't get around and you can't duck from them. They're, you know, they demand a lot of effort each and every rep. And I don't mind that. I like it. Again, the programs will all be on Dan John University. And when in doubt, you can just read my journal in there. I try my best to be honest, though I hold some things back just because I do. But nothing about lifting anything. I've been reading Clarence Bass's Ripped books. I finished Rip 1, 2, and 3 this week, and I'm rereading 2. I'm amazed. I was talking to a guy who's supposed to know a whole bunch of stuff. He'd never heard of Clarence Bass. It was just like one of those things. I mean, it's not as weird as I've never heard of Arnold if you're a bodybuilder. And it's funny because if you mention any bodybuilder from the last 30 years, I've not heard of him because I don't follow the sport. But Clarence Bass is, when you say the word ripped, I mean, that's his word. But it was just interesting how quickly we forget in this field. I like bodybuilder books. I do. I tend to. There's weird little gems in there. A lot of nonsense. You know, like I never took steroids. I just took, and then, you know, the one guy has the most important food you could ever eat. The most perfect food on the planet Earth is his name brand protein powder, which I don't know. I'd like to talk to the other 7 billion people on the planet Earth. You know, God and some other people about that. But it's not my job. Not my job. One of the things about this program is that it gets you completely meet ready as an Olympic lifter, competition ready. So I don't know if I would do it this time through, but generally you can open up about 10 kilos more than you did on the last set of day 9. Generally, I don't know if I would trust it yet at my age, but that's the plan. So, you know, if you get up to, you know, I used to do this in the snatch up to 105. Yeah, and then I would go to a meet and whip 115 kilos over my head like it wasn't even on the bar. But that's how I learned later that power snatching the openers is a bad idea. And oddly, I still do it when I'm nervous. As I say in my workshops, I'm a good hinger, so sometimes I, you know, I like to hit the bar. 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 I like to hit the I set myself up for failure by focusing on what I'm good at. There's a gem in there somewhere, I'm sure. Whew. It's funny because today is a snowstorm and I'm sweating. If any of you are paying attention on Instagram, I'm about to make a joke. It might not be funny on YouTube, but my mental thought from jerks has always been to try to stomp my front foot and make a lot of noise. But I got some coaching advice from Will Smith, and he said to slap it. Too soon? Well, this goes well. Oh, well, this is good news, if I'm right. Huh. I only have 2 more left. Is that right? That's great. So, 2 more clean and jerks, and the day is done. So this particular program just really prepares me for lifting and meets. Okay, thank you for getting feedback. Okay, so you got the joke. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Sometimes those names will scroll up on the thing. It's hard to see them. So only 2 more sets, and I'm feeling pretty good. This is nice. Next workout, I'm going to start with the red plates. So I'm just going to probably just clean up a little bit and then leave the red plates on. When I got in from the road trip, they'd put a whole bunch of my grandchild's stuff in that corner. So this morning at 6:30, when I tried to get in here to set up for the kettlebell club, I couldn't get the door open because all that stuff was wedged. So here I'm trying to be as quiet as I can, going bam, bam, bam. I don't think that was a good plan by anybody. So 2 more, and then we'll call it a day. I like this program. Yeah, I sweat. Yeah, I get scared of the weights. Excuse me, I'm from South San Francisco, I should say it correctly. I get scared of the weights. Scared, that's how we said it growing up. But it's a great program. So we got a pretty long comment here. You do. It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah. I wouldn't say my humor is highbrow. It's a little lowbrow, whatever that means. I honestly don't know what it means. I have no idea. Of course, at my age, the eyebrows go everywhere. Yeah, that was a great workshop and clinic. Thank you for being there, Tommy. Really, that was great. Seem right. Oh, but it is. Okay, 1 more. As I said before, that's why it's so important to have a journal, a weightlifting diary, because you're just not going to remember things. One of the things that I think's kept me sane my whole career is that I can look at my journals and see progress. I can see regression. I can look back and see, okay, here's where I got sick, hurt, tired. Sick, hurt, tired. SHT. I could run with that. And very often, it's crystal clear later when I'm dealing with all the issues. Like I'll look back and I'll have done some challenge in the gym that was unplanned, and a week later my knee hurts. Whether it was standing long jump or box jump, or just stupid stuff. I mean, stupid stuff that had no carryover, wasn't part of the plan at all. But that's kind of what we do. Okay, last rep, last set, best set. Let's make this happen. Fabulous. Hey, thanks for watching. So that was the Moldy 21. I did it. I maybe had one bad, maybe that last snatch, but I made it. It was not technically perfect, but I'm very happy I finished it. I'll probably be back here Thursday. We'll do the tonic in the morning. But I got to travel again on Friday, so yeah, if you get a chance, thank you. For my friends on YouTube, I'll see you soon. I'm Dan John from danjohnuniversity.com. Anytime you have questions, hit me up on the forum there. And until next time, let's all just keep on lifting and learning, okay? Thank you.